5-month-old Isaiah, the son of 35-year-old Stephanie Smith, had a small rash on his skin. At first his mother thought it was an allergy, but none of the anti-allergy medications helped. Over time, the affected areas increased in size, and then they turned into bleeding ulcers. Doctors diagnosed the boy with eczema and began treating him with corticosteroids. At first the therapy helps, but then the child gets even worse. Literally all of the boy's skin is covered with a rash. His wounds began to ooze blood and lymph. Despite the fact that Isaiah's condition is only getting worse, doctors continue to say that the baby has eczema. The baby is getting worse, but in addition to these problems, his hair is also starting to fall out. Stephanie goes from one doctor to another, but no one says anything new. In addition, she is forbidden to breastfeed the baby, believing that milk protein will only make it worse. When Isaiah was 5 months old, the situation worsened even more. Fighting the same eczema, doctors prescribed him other hormones. For 2 days the boy felt better, but then his whole body literally turned into one solid wound. The boy only got better when he was in the water. Stephanie kept the baby in the tub for hours. Before going to sleep, she wrapped moistening bandages around Isaiah's arms, so that the baby could not injure himself in his sleep. The woman was completely disillusioned with traditional medicine. She took her son home and began to search for answers on various specialized forums. One day she stumbled upon a thread dedicated to the side effects of hormone therapy, though she read about her son's symptoms which were similar to those of Isaiah. So, the woman decided to take a desperate step and treat the baby against the doctor's recommendations. Instead of corticosteroids, Stephanie began to use an ointment based on zinc and lemongrass. After only 3 days, the redness in some places was gone, and the baby began to sleep better and almost stopped crying. After some time the boy's skin began to recover. Interestingly, the boy himself began to reach for the ointment when he felt the itching. It took 10 months to finally get rid of the ailment. Stephanie says she is extremely happy to finally be able to hug her baby unhindered. She visited 35 doctors who all said the same thing. Now the woman has decided to tell her story. Perhaps it will help someone. Of course, this story is more the exception than the rule. And more often, self-treatment can only make things worse. But that doesn't change the fact that the risk Stephanie took was worth it. Be sure to share this story with your friends and acquaintances. Maybe this story will help someone with a similar problem.